John Cage composed 4 minutes 33 seconds, or 4:33, in 1952. For the premiere, David Tudor sat at a piano and closed the keyboard lid. Sometime later, he opened it, marking the end of the first movement. This was repeated for the second and third movements. Cage said, "They missed the point. There's no such thing as silence. What they thought was silence, because they didn't know how to listen, was full of accidental sounds. You could hear the wind stirring outside during the first movement. During the second movement," he said, "raindrops began patterning the roof. And during the third, the people themselves made all sorts of interesting sounds as they talked or walked out." We might think 4 minutes and 33 seconds is a long time to sit in silence. But a study by a Dutch psychologist has identified 4.5 seconds as the length of time before a moment of silence in a conversation becomes an awkward silence. In his book, Celebrating Eucharist, Bosco Peters, a priest and writer from New Zealand, writes about silence in liturgy. Worship, he says, is not just words and actions and symbols. It is also silence. In silence, we call to mind our sins. Silence may precede the collect and follow each reading. A time of silent reflection appropriately follows the sermon. Periods of silence may be kept in the prayers of the people. The Holy Table, he says, may be prepared in silence, or silence may precede or follow the great Thanksgiving. The bread is broken in silence, and after communion there may be silence. In the great liturgy of the Triduum, Holy Saturday comes as an awkward silence between the cross and the resurrection. And the temptation is to fill it with noise and busyness. Many parishes will hold working bees or clean-up days on Holy Saturday in readiness for Easter Day, and some parishes seem to hold the Vigil Mass earlier and earlier in the afternoon. But if, as Claude Debussy says, music is the silence between the notes, we might respond to the invitation of Holy Saturday and stop in silence and listen.